Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan with Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Well, guys, when LaMarcus Aldridge left the Blazers for San Antonio in 2015, most expected a rebuild in Portland. But Blazers GM Neil Olshey said there was never going to be any bottoming out. There was development. We brought in quality, undervalued players, and they've begun to thrive in our system and our culture. Kevin, they have reason to be proud in Portland.
Indeed, there is. Thanks, David. Now, the rookie rankings. Who's in the running for the Rookie of the Year here at the midway point of the season? Some terrific young talent in the NBA. And you look at Little. He's got some work to do in order to get into that conversation, I think, but there are plenty of games left for him to make his mark.
And even though he hadn't necessarily set himself apart from the rest of that rookie class, you can see that his game does seem to be well-suited for the NBA.
And he's got plenty of room to grow, Greg. We're only a few months into his NBA career. With his upside, he could develop into a terrific player down the road.
A look at the Magic starting group. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fultz and Ross pair up to make the backcourt. And it's Isaac in at the 3. And for the Trailblazers, pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Hood out there with Anthony, and it's Nurkic in at the 5.
And after the Blazers got swept in the first round in 2018, then he said they needed to blow it up. Instead, they stayed with it. 52 wins, a 3 seed in the West.
Yeah, they just had the patience to keep building, adding pieces, and developing. I mean, this team is going in the right direction.
Now here's Anthony. Turned in an outstanding game against Golden State. 4 on the shot clock. Over Gordon. Anthony's shot is off. Here's Isaac. And it's Fultz atop the key. Passes to Vucevic. Now here's Fultz, covered by Anthony. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Blazers on offense. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Orlando this season.
Yeah, and they took both games they played against this club last season.
Now here's Anthony. Lillard outside. Portland moving the ball around. Over Fultz. And that one's good. Lillard. Lillard's got the game going with his first points of the game for Portland. We've played just over a minute here in the first. Fultz looking around. Lob pass to Gordon. The shot off that time.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
No, I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later. Don't forget about this fella for a second. He is the definition of dangerous. One of the top 10 shooting guards in the NBA, C.J. McCollum. I mean, you wonder, though, would he be even better lined up as a point guard? I'm not sure. But his defense has been his shortcoming. At 6'3", his size is better suited for the 1.
One shot. See, Webb, you think about McCollum as a point guard. His assists have dropped 3 seasons running.
Yeah, Kevin, but that's because his role on this team is to score. I mean, he's so skilled. He can get other guys involved, but you want him putting it in the bucket. Who's a better option than him besides Dame Lillard? On another team, though, with a chance to start at point guard, I wouldn't mind seeing that adjustment.
Nurkic with the block.
This is the impact Nurkic makes on the defensive end, effective at reaching out and stifling shooters.
And there it is for him.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, it feels like they're just one step ahead right now, looking to build out their advantage even further.
Now here's Fultz. He's guarded closely. Pass to Vucevic. to halt the run. Great D that time from Hood.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Oh, man, a star at a mid-major. Shout out to all the mid-major colleges. Lehigh University, C.J. McCollum wasn't that blue-chip prospect, but he sure worked his way to the top.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good. McCollum. 4-year player at Lehigh, McCollum earned his degree in journalism.
Yeah, he had to beg his parents to switch from a business major, but now he's putting his degree to use. He already interviewed the commissioner, man. Keep playing. He's trying to come for my job, Kevin. When his playing days are done, though, I'm sure he'll be looking to try to take my job and yours and continue on that path.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
And the leap McCollum has taken has been remarkable. From little used reserve his first 2 years to star scorer. Are you kidding me?
Now, here's Isaac. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Here's Vucevic. That one drops for him.
That was a long time coming. Took them 5 attempts to get their first bucket.
Trailblazers leading by 6. Here's Lillard. He's coming off a 16-point game against Golden State.
Yeah, and don't forget about his passing. I mean, he didn't forget about his teammates. He was spreading the ball all over the floor.
Now Anthony following the three-point attempt by C.J. McCollum.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Now here's Fultz. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Nuggets in Denver.
Not to mention his defense. I mean, he was a terror. He came away with 3 steals and caused a whole lot of headaches.
Well, they say the post-up big man is dead and gone in the NBA, but don't tell that to Nikola Vucevic. An offensive focal point, and he does some of his best work on that low block.
The first free throw is good. And you look at the footwork of Vucevic inside, his moves and counter moves, terrific.
Shades of Kevin McHale, and that's something he's continued to develop in the pros, a response to defenders who often surpass him athletically.
So he gets them both.
Oh, this is a big fella who has no problems at the foul line. I mean, a very smooth touch on the stroke.
Lillard surveying the D. And a wide open look for McCollum. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. And that's now 7 points for C.J. McCollum. Here's Fultz. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Pass to Ross. Vucevic against Nurkic. And it's Vucevic missing.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Anthony kicks to Hood. Over in the corner, Lillard. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. This one for 3. That shot off. The Magic go the other way with it. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
Well, you know, the ball movement was lacking. And, Greg, you know, things got stagnant. That's why their offense looked so off.
The Magic trail by 9. The pass to Fultz. The 3. Portland grabs the miss.
Even for a player who's not a three-point specialist, I mean, that's a shot you got to knock down.
Good on the bucket. McCollum's got 9.
Oh, great ball movement there.
McCollum's gone 3 for 4 from the floor tonight. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Fultz with the ball. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Passes it to Ross. 5 to shoot. Here's Isaac. No good on that one. Good work defensively by Lillard. And it's Hood in the corner. It's stolen by Fultz. Here's Ross. Nurkic with the block. Pass to Hood. And it's sent back by Isaac.
Oh, how about the read from the young fella? Isaac is dependable at anticipating when to go for the block.
Fournier's checked in for the Magic. Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. They trail by 11. And now the first timeout called here for the Magic. And in constructing lineups, Chris, there's often the dilemma of choosing rim protection versus floor spacing. To you, what matters most?
Well, to me, what matters most is floor spacing. It doesn't. A defense is not overrated. I'm not saying that, but it doesn't matter if you have defense and you can't score. Scoring is just as important, and you have to put pressure on that defense by scoring. And even if you have a shot blocker, what if I have guys that like shoot it outside and don't come to the paint?
Right.
Well, then I've already taken that shot blocker out of the game. So it's all about offense, having a balanced offense, and then guys willing to listen, pay attention to the details, and be engaged on the defensive end.
Now here's Fournier following the miss by Rodney Hood. Just 3 to shoot, and they pick up 2. Vucevic has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Magic.
Excellent work offensively to get that shot attempt into a can't-miss area.
McCollum dishes to Lillard. Portland keeps it going. A new 14-second shot clock.
Now, when you see the hard-working mentality of Nurkic, I mean, love how assertive he is on the offensive board.
Here's Fultz. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Showing the quickness right there. Just tough to keep up with it.
Trailblazers leading by 9. Now Lillard. He's a guy that can score, no doubt, averaging over 25 points a game. Pass to Hood. Shot clock at 6. With the shot. And Vucevic pulls it down.
The defense has done a good job of forcing him into tough shots this quarter.
Anthony's shot is off.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Here's Fultz. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Dishes it to Gordon. Outside Fournier. Poked loose. Hands with the ball out of bounds. Fournier last touched it.
And looking now at the numbers for Lillard, he's been fantastic over the last 10 games or so. Right around 25 points per, 9 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he does so much for this team, but it starts with the way he leads the offense.
Yeah, he's willing to take on the scoring load, and he's more than capable of delivering.
Now Lillard following the miss by Evan Fournier from deep. Back to Lillard. Fires the 3. Orlando grabs the miss. Gordon's got his 5th rebound in this one. And finished off by Nurkic.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive, and they've taken early control of this game.
Here's Fultz. The Blazers getting the bucket. Outside Fournier. Now the pass to Gordon. Here's Vucevic. Second shot opportunity. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Vucevic has got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Whiteside's checked in for Nurkic. Hezonja comes in for Carmelo Anthony. Trevor Ariza's checked in for Hood. And it's Simons in for McCullough. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Vucevic. Cam Birch comes in for Aaron Gordon. Al-Farouq Aminu, he's checked in for Jonathan Isaac. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Bamba, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, you talk about physical gifts for the game. Mo Bamba, a 7-footer with the longest wingspan, 7'9.5", and that gives him a huge sphere of influence.
Right, you look at Bamba able to touch the rim while still on the ground. And he gets off the ground pretty well, too.
A good athlete, still getting stronger and developing his feel for the game. But he has something you just can't teach.
And that one falls for Bamba.
The raw talent Bamba has, just so impressive. A shot blocking specialist who also makes an impact on the offensive end.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. There are a lot of people that say, Chris, the European players are more fundamentally sound overall. Are they right?
Well, I think when you look at a guy like Doncic or Dirk or Porzingis,
Yes.
You're taking the best of the best and you're creating a whole field. So I can't say overall. I would say they've had some players that have come in and wowed us, and that's awesome. But also you have those guys going pro at the age of 13, 14, 15 years old, and so I think they may miss out on some of the other things that life has to offer, like a normal high school experience, those type of things. But I tell you what, it's a copycat league and it's a copycat game, and so once you see players that are 7 foot coming over, shooting, passing, dribbling, I think you can say guys like Kevin Durant and others, I think you can say they're pretty sound overall. So I don't buy into that theory, but I do think for a lot of Europeans, being a professional early helps you transition into the NBA a little bit better maybe than guys coming out of college off of 1 year.
I would agree. On the free throw, no good. Birch the pass to Bamba. The second chance effort, stolen. That's good from Ariza on the assist by Lillard. Lillard's got his 3rd assist on the night.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here is Augustine. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, it's the attack mindset. I mean, that helped him prevail right there. Sometimes you just got to go with your gut.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And they have really leaned on his free throw shooting at times this season. He's been there for them, too, with 88% from the line.
Augustine against Lillard. Passes it to Simons. Hezonja, the tip in on the offensive rebound.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
Augustine looking around. Outside Fournier. Over Hezonja. And it's Orlando with another.
Yeah, and that's what I'm talking about. I mean, the D is worrying too much about the other 4 guys. I mean, they can't give him open jumpers.
Now, here's Lillard. Pass to Simons. 1:24 left here in the first quarter. Here's Ariza. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 4 assists in the game.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
The Magic trail by 9. And here's Augustine. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Aminu, no one around him. The shot comes out, so the Trailblazers will take it the other way. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
In that one, they owned the backboards. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
Yeah, if you can be that much better on the glass, you're going to win the game.
The Magic have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight. That free throw, no good. Good on the second free throw. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. 8-point game. Pass to Simons. Takes it from 10. That one wide left.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, he just hit a rough patch. He's trying to climb out of it, but he hasn't been successful.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
And there's the pass to Ariza. And here is Hezonja. He's covered by Aminu. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. The Trailblazers have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game.
Shoot 2.
That's good from Hezonja. And the Trailblazers making a change here. No good on the second free throw. Fournier into the lane. An easy 2 points on the layup. Fournier's got 7 points.
Good anticipation on the feed. He knows exactly where to go with that ball.
C.J. McCollum, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Portland. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. The leadership mantle, something that Damian Lillard welcomes. He talked about what that means to him.
A lot of responsibility. When things go bad, people are going to look to you first. They're going to point the finger at you first. And when things go well, they're going to give you the credit. So I think it's just a balance of those 2 things, being willing to be that guy and being excited about it. I think you got to have fun with it.
Right on the money as always. Lillard has excelled in that leadership role.
I mean, he plays with so much confidence and composure, but also it's the way he includes his teammates and gets to know them as individuals that makes him a franchise player.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. What stands out to you guys from the Trailblazers so far in this one?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Showing no mercy right now. The shooters look frustrated seeing so many of their shots get stifled.
They've got Collins, also Whiteside out there. Damian Lillard out there with Hazonia, and it's Simons in at the 2. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Back to Collins, and that one good. Collins has got his first bucket of the night.
That's how to make things look easy for a teammate. I mean, you make passes like that one from Lillard, crazy.
Here's Fournier. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Nuggets in Denver. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Sweet little floater. 9 points in the game so far.
Oh, even from that range, the floater is one of the toughest shots in the game.
Lillard against Augustine. Passes it to Hazonia. Left side, Collins. Tries from 10. And the jam by Whiteside.
And the presence of Whiteside in the paint, really unreal. He is a dominant figure down low. Great work to grab that second chance opportunity.
And stolen by Lillard. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Mohamed Bamba.
And the 4-year, $196 million Supermax extension signed by Damian Lillard this offseason. Dame Dollar living up to one of his many nicknames, but money well spent by the Blazers.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. The shoe culture becoming a bigger part of the game. Signature shoes, custom shoes, collections. P.J. Tucker with over 4,000 pairs of shoes. See, Webb, are you a collector?
I love it, and it's all because of the Jordan phenomenon. What Michael Jordan did for the game, not just with the shoe, but what he did for the game and making it be so cool in the culture. I got to give my boys in Michigan, I got to give us a little credit, too, with what we did there. But the shoe game has definitely become something that's just crazy out of control. I love it, but no, yeah, I'm a little bit of a collector.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, for Nick Vucevic, there were some great firsts last season. His son Philip was born in December, and then Dad made his first All-Star appearance. Nick is from a basketball family. He said, "I'll enjoy telling my son the stories, like my dad did with me. We'll see if he likes the game of basketball. I think he will." Kevin?
LDA, it's certainly in his genes. Thanks for that report.
2 shots.
And he makes the first.
And 6 straight playoff appearances for the Blazers under Terry Stotts. Last season making the Western Conference Finals.
Yeah, GA, and he was rewarded with a multi-year contract extension. He's done a great job developing their young players while also having them compete at a high level.
The Magic making a switch here. Ross is checked in. Good on both.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Augustine. Here's Bamba. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. Bamba's got his second bucket of the night.
The activity from Bamba when he's playing with a high motor, watch out.
Pass to Simons. Whiteside inside, covered by Bamba. Tries again. Collins kicks to Hazonia. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. The Magic trail by 11. And the pass to Fournier. Five on the clock. Lets a floater go. Pass to Ross. And here's Augustine. From deep. Portland grabs the miss.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Trying to take advantage of that extra space on the perimeter. We see a lot of this now.
Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Simons, the pass to Collins. Here's Simons. Ross with the steal. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it. Here's what Portland has lined up on their schedule. On Saturday, the Minnesota Timberwolves will come into town. Then on Monday, they'll be facing Drew Holiday and the New Orleans Pelicans.
And it's going to be home game after home game after home game for this group. So they got a great chance to string together a number of wins given how strong they've been playing.
Ross for three. The basket is good. The assist from Augustine.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
Augustine against Lillard. Jacks up a three. And it's Simons missing. And so it's Augustine who will bring it up for Orlando. Trailing here by 8. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Here's Aminu. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Oh, man, challenging the defense inside with the pass. That's just good ball movement.
Pass to Simons. Back to Lillard. They need this one. Bamba with the block.
The main weapon in Bamba's attack, the slender long arms he possesses, helps him block lots of shots.
Augustine dishes to Bamba. He kicks to Fournier. 6 on the shot clock. A rebound by Hazanya. Hazanya's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
For Portland, they have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line.
Shooting 2.
No good on that one. Some people have already predicted future MVPs. Is there a surprise name that you think could win that MVP award, Chris, down the road?
Oh, I think there are a few surprises. I mean, we can go young with young guys like a Trae Young or Luka Doncic. We can go with guys that we expect to do it, like Anthony Davis, who just seems like he's just biting at the bit. There's a few young Celtics. There's a few young Lakers that in a few years you never know what they could do, especially the ones that are playing with great guys and watching their practice habits, game habits, stealing their recipes or stealing what they eat before the game and their health-wise. So many guys right now that are going to be in that second tier coming up. It's going to be fun to watch their growth.
It will. The Magic have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight. The first free throw is good. Trevor Ariza's checked in for Anthony Simmons. And both free throws good for Ross.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Portland leading by 5. Now here's McCollum. 20 points for him last game against Golden State. Good, finds McCollum. Over Fultz. And McCollum the bucket on the assist by Nurkic. McCollum's got 11 points.
Realizing when the defenders have overcommitted, Kev, I mean, like how Nurkic looks to hit the open man.
The Magic trail by 7. Fultz with the ball. Pass to Bamba. Down low. Here's Vucevic. Another shot. They get it back. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall.
Knowing the kind of competitor he is, I know he's upset with his performance and with the score.
Ariza no luck. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Here's Gordon. Here's Vucevic, and the layup's good off the glass. He's got 10.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Now here's McCollum, guarded by Fultz. It's Ariza on the wing. Over Gordon. And that one hits back iron.
That's the only way to hold him in check. When he's got it inside, you got to have a body on him right away.
And it'll go. And the Blazer lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Ross. McCollum outside. The pass to Hood. Anthony down low. He's against Bamba. Cullen passes to Ariza. And it's good. 2 points. Ariza's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Ariza just totally broke down the defense, exploiting any space they gave him off that pass.
And it's Orlando's ball. They're on a 14-5 run. Passes it to Bamba. To the middle. Ball's knocked loose. And now Portland on the break. Ariza's got the ball. He gets that one. Ariza's got 4 points this quarter.
His individual effort has been outstanding tonight, and it's helped him grab the lead.
Now Fultz. Pass to Ross. And oh, here we go. McCollum's got it. The fast break chance.
Heating up like a microwave. Once McCollum gets a few to fall, you know he's in rhythm.
Here's Fultz. Kicks it to Vucevic. And the 3 off target.
He's disappeared this quarter. He can't get anything to drop. That's not going to help him get out of the hole.
Vucevic with the block. And he's able to get it back. And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Magic making a change here. Isaac's checked in. And Vucevic has got the ball here for the Orlando Magic. 8-point game. Now in his 6th season in the NBA, hard to believe Aaron Gordon is still just 24 years of age.
Not much older than some rookies coming in. You wonder what his ceiling will be.
Here's Hood. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And a 6'8" Hood has great size. He's a tall guard who's talented at scoring from there.
The Trailblazers have attempted 11 free throws today and converted 8 of them.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
The key for Hood is consistency. Now he's an established player. He has the tools needed to be a solid scorer in this league.
Both free throws good from Hood. The Magic trail by 10. And here's Fultz. Pass to Vucevic. They need this. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
He's been doing really nice work at the line. 83%.
And the first one drops.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Chris, what's your definition of most valuable player?
LeBron, Michael Jordan. Okay, the best player in the league. That's my definition. Who makes players better? Who brings the fans into the game? There's only one type of player that's an MVP, and there's only about 6 guys in a year that can be MVP. But if you're talking about guys that help you, let's say, are the best on a contract or getting the most bang for their buck, you got to look at guys like a Siakam. You know, he's just making over $2 million this season, still playing on that rookie contract, and those are the guys that are on their way up. So you can always find young talent playing for maybe less than what they should be getting at that time, but the most valuable player continues to be the top 6 players in the league, period.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
And Kevin, this is why his teammates respect him. The hustle, the energy. You gotta love it.
Now here's Fultz. He's got 5 over a reason. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Nurkic has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. And it's McCollum off the drive. And it's sent back by Isaac. And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here. Hood, the pass to Nurkic. Clock at 6. Back to Hood. Over Ross. No good on that one. The Magic go the other way with it. Here's Isaac. The basket good off the assist from Fultz.
Wow, the solid court awareness. Leave someone open on Fultz squad and you're going to regret it.
Now here's McCollum. He's covered closely. And there's the pass to Hood. Back to McCollum. Anthony in the corner over Gordon. Anthony's shot is off.
They know they can't give him that shot. The D's all over it, not even giving him an inch of space.
Isaac kicks to Fultz. Good D by Ariza.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Got a piece of it.
Oh, tremendous reach on the block by Ariza, making a real effort on defense.
The Magic have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far. Free throw drops for Vucevic. So for the Trailblazers, Hezonja comes in for Anthony, and Damian Lillard subbed in for Rodney Hood. Ken Burks is checked in for Orlando. Evan Fournier comes in for Terrence Ross. Lillard outside. It's Ariza on the wing. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got his 6th assist on the night.
And Ariza loves getting these mid-range James. I mean, quick to fire from there.
Now here's Fultz, covered by Lillard. That one's in there. The Trailblazer lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Vucevic.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, that's why he's hot. He's playing with a lot of confidence. That's why they're going to him with such consistency.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Trailblazers lead by 4. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Coach Terry Stotts. Coach, it's a hard game so far. Going into the second half, what will you tell your team?
We just got to compete. You know, keep competing, trust each other, and make plays.
All right, Coach, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, can't tell you how much it means to us to have you back with us on the halftime show on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. Means the world, doesn't it?
Miss you.
Yeah.
So big.
A tremendous start for C.J. McCollum. He had 13 points and 1 assist. What'd you think about Portland, Kenny?
Well, they've been pounding. I mean, pounding it in the paint. Not just taking the first three-pointer when it came across. That keeps the defense on its toes.
Check. What'd you think about Orlando?
I like the way they rebounded. They devoted a lot of energy down low, fighting for each other on the boards, and it helped keep this game tight. If they can continue to do that, it could easily be the factor that swings the game in their favor.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go. Just go over there.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You know, Vucevic, guys, has been exceptional.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Bringing the physicality. I mean, they kept working it to him, and he kept delivering.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So on the floor for Orlando, Fultz and Ross pair up to make the backcourt. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic, and it's Isaac in at the small forward. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Well, Kevin, last season the Magic broke a 6-season playoff drought. Nick Vucevic was the franchise's first All-Star in 7 seasons. It's been a long rebuild from the Dwight Howard era. We'll see where the team goes from here, but Kevin, they're happy to just be playing games that matter night in and night out.
All right, thank you very much, David. And he knocks down the first one.
One of the game's elite scorers and closers, Damian Lillard. With the game on the line, you know what time it is. It's Dame time.
And the Trailblazers making a change here. Hood's checked in. And so he makes both from the line. Chris, you talk about degree of difficulty. Damian Lillard takes and makes some incredibly tough shots.
Oh, Kevin, the percentages don't do him justice. I mean, off the dribble, contested, from deep. Lillard is always a threat.
Inside. Gordon kicks to Fultz. 20 feet out. Rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Isaac with the steal. Gordon against Hood. Nurkic with the block. Trailblazers leading by 4. Anthony no one around. Wide open shot is on the money. Anthony's got 6 points.
Oh, the awareness on display. Hood just isn't a good scorer. He's also skilled at getting it to his open teammates.
And it's Fultz with the ball for Orlando. Passes it to Isaac. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. They get it back.
Ooh, this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Pass to Lillard. Rebounded by Isaac. And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. The Magic trail by 6. Isaac kicks to Vucevic. Trying to find Ross and gets it to him. From deep. And it's Portland with the rebound. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. And that'll be the 3rd of the 4 straight at home. Now, here's Isaac. He's tightly guarded. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Good. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
You better guard Hood, especially when he's aiming to score. I mean, check it out. He can put a defense in a bind.
This is his 2nd trip to the line in this one. That free throw good from Hood. That one falls, so he hits both of them. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. And hustle like that is why he leads this team in rebounds tonight.
It's all heart. He does a great job of getting after it.
And it's Anthony with the jam.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Oh, Kevin, the coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy buckets like this, GA.
Here's Isaac. Once again off the mark, Orlando. And here's Portland. They've got an 8-0 run, and it's Anthony with the jam.
No question. Lillard is a shoot-first guard, but it's good to see him focus on distribution.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Poor rotations. I mean, slow help and just not enough toughness on the interior. They've got a lot to talk about.
And Portland making a change here. Whiteside's checked in, and the Magic making a change here as well. Aminu's checked in. The Magic trail by 12. Fultz with the ball. He's got 7. Now Aminu. Feeds it to Gordon. Just 5 on the clock. Count it.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by the Trailblazers.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. McCollum finds Whiteside. Shoots over Vucevic. Whiteside, no good. Orlando's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Here's Lillard. He has 6. Kicks it out to McCollum. And stolen by Gordon. And here we go with the Magic fast break. Stops. Pops. Fultz, no good. Trailblazers leading by 8. And it's blocked by Gordon. And he gets it back. Second chance shot. Portland no good that time either.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he'd be a little bit more selective tonight.
The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. McCollum, 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
McCollum is remarkably quick. Love seeing him put it on the deck and finish at the rim.
And here's Fultz. He's got 7. Another miss by Orlando.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Oh, man, awful display from him so far. But you know he's going to keep working to try to turn it around.
And he comes up with the deuce.
This guy's just a gamer. McCollum, I mean, he really embraces taking on the defense and finding a way to finish.
And it's the Magic with the ball. Down by 12. Now here's Fultz. Now the feed to Gordon. And stolen by Lillard. Ross with the steal. Here's Fultz. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Fultz has got 9.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Lillard outside. McCollum up top. Over Ross. McCollum no good.
Oh, their movement is good, and they get the ball into the right hand. Now, usually he drops those in between jumpers.
A different look now for Portland. Zach Collins checked in for Anthony. Hezonja comes in for Hood, and it's Simons in for Lillard. The Magic also changing it up. Mohamed Bamba comes in for Vucevic, and DJ Augustine subbed in for Terrence Ross. McCollum against Augustine. No good that time. Good work defensively by Whiteside. Here's Simons, guarded by Augustine. Kicks it out to Collins. Here's Hezonja. A beautiful reverse layup. He's got 7.
Oh, man, a reliable glue guy. Collins isn't just a skilled scorer. I mean, he's a rebounder, and he passes it well, too.
The Magic trail by 12. Augustine with it. Pass to Aminu. Now Fultz. Back to Aminu. 6 to shoot. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
Now, you don't see that very often. A wide open 3 is usually like a layup for him.
Hezonja, the pass to Collins. Here's Simons, defended by Gordon. It's McCollum on the wing. He's got 17. No one near Whiteside as he lets it go. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum.
Oh, that'll get you a pat on the back from your teammate McCollum. Unselfish and aware, picking out the perfect pass.
Orlando's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Here is Augustine. There's the pass to Gordon. Lays it up off the glass. Gordon's got 6 in the quarter. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Passes it to Simons. Lets it fly. And Portland again with the bucket.
He's got the hot hand right now. As long as he can keep getting open, they've got to keep feeding him.
And here's Fultz. He's got 9. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Aminu with the bucket.
I mean, Kevin, look at that catch and shoot game of Aminu. He is excellent at realizing when to go right up with it.
Simons surveying the D. The tray. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Bamba's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Gordon. A rebound by Hazanya. Hazanya's got rebound number 5 here tonight. McCollum against Bamba. McCollum dishes to Whiteside. That one doesn't go. So Orlando will take it the other way.
He'll breathe a big sigh of relief if they hang on to win this game. He's not done much to contribute tonight.
Now here is Augustine. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Orlando needs to get off a shot. Bamba wide open, and he fires. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Trailblazers leading by 12. Hazonia with the ball. And it's Gordon picking him up. Here's Collins. Wide open look. Good on the jump shot. Collins has got his second basket.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
And it's been talked about for some time, but last summer the Heat finally decided to pull the trigger on Hassan Whiteside. Traded to Portland for Leonard and Harkless. Whiteside and the Heat had soured on each other in the trade. A chance for both sides to have a fresh start.
Trevor Ariza's checked in for Portland. Orlando also making some changes. Kem Birch is checked in for Gordon. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Al Farouk Aminu. And Fournier subbed in for Augustine. And Fournier kicks to Fultz. Unable to get that one. Good D by Ariza. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
There's 1:47 left to play in the third. Here's Fournier. Gets a hand on it. Great positioning on the putback. Birch has got his first points of the game.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Here's Simons. He has 5. Here's Ariza. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Ariza's got the lead up to 14 now for the Trailblazers. .116 left here in the third quarter. Pass to Birch. Here's Fultz. A second chance effort. Offensive rebound. They shoot again. Birch's shot's good. Birch has got 4 this quarter.
I wouldn't want to be the guy who has to keep him off the boards. He is a beast on the offensive glass.
Here's Simons, guarded by Fultz. To the wing on the left. All sorts of time. A nice shot by Simons. Simons has got 7.
Showing off his combo guard skills. McCollum, he isn't just a scorer. He's a solid passer as well.
And Fournier kicks to Isaac. 29 seconds left in the third. Birch the pass to Fultz. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Birch. He's guarded by McCollum. Scooped up. Bamba. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. He's got 8.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Hazonia with the ball. He's got 7. It's McCollum on the wing. Shades over Fournier. Nice D from Fournier. And so it's Portland up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Their transition game has been in full effect. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And so Lillard will bring it up for Portland. The high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Collins plays the 4 with Nurkic at the 5. And it's Ariza in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Portland. So it's Orlando now, a 12-point game. Here's Birch. The dish to Fultz. Shot clock at 6. Nurkic with the block. Lillard, right side, looking to end his cold spell.
Lillard is capable of getting up to slam it home. You better keep him out of the paint.
The Magic trail by 14. And stolen by Lillard. And now Portland on the break. Lillard with the ball. He feeds it to Collins. Fultz with the ball. He's picked up by Collins and finished off by Fultz.
What blinding speed in the open floor. That's Fultz, especially dangerous in transition.
McCollum against Fournier. McCollum passes to Lillard. Rebound by the Magic. Birch has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Isaac. Here's Bamba. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one is on Ariza.
And at almost 7 feet tall, Bamba is hard to cover. He's adept at getting these calls inside.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Bamba. Carmelo Anthony is checked in for Collins. He doesn't get the second one.
Well, the best season of his career, Kevin. But then Yusuf Nurkic suffered that gruesome leg injury. It was a huge loss for the Blazers and a long road to recovery for Nurkic.
It's Fournier on the wing. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Fournier's got it back down to within single digits for the Magic. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. And the Blazers were looking for that third star. Chris Nurkic was starting to look like he might fit the bill.
But Kevin, let's think about it. You could argue that he's one of the top 5 centers in the league last season. He just turned 25, so hopefully he's still on the upslope of his career.
There's Nurkic putting it right back in.
They're playing with such physicality on the offensive glass. I mean, Nurkic's awesome at slamming misses in.
Now here's Fultz. Covered by Lillard. The shot by Birch, no good.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
McCollum gets to Ariza. They get it again. And the second chance effort by McCollum. And the Trailblazers lead by 13.
He plays with so much heart, McCollum. I mean, is constantly battling on the court. This time, it's on the glass.
Back to Fultz. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
Now here's Lillard, guarded by Fultz. It's stolen by Fultz. And here we go with the Magic fast break. Bamba finds Fournier over McCollum, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It goes on C.J. McCollum.
shooting 2.
The first one falls, and Portland making a change here. Hood's checked in. Vucevic checked in for the Magic. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. And last season, a rare 5-by-5 game achieved by Yusuf Nurkic. 24 points, 23 rebounds, 7 assists, 5 steals, Greg, and 5 blocks in a game against the Kings.
And how about the only player ever to log a 20, 25, and 5 game? The Bosnian Beast making a name for himself.
That free throw good from Anthony.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Terrence Ross is checked in for Isaac. And it's Fultz with the ball for Orlando. Down by 12. Over Lillard. Fultz, no good. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Pass to Nurkic. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
He's a real menace. Nurkic is 7'1". He's difficult to guard without fouling.
Free throw good. Nurkic.
Still young with loads of upside. Nurkic is comfortable playing the enforcer. I mean, you can tell he wants to keep improving.
Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for the Magic. He hits both from the stripe. The Magic trail by 14. Now the pass to Ross. Gordon with it. He's guarded by McCollum. Left side, Gordon makes it off the glass.
The switch flipped for him at halftime. Not a single point in the first half. All of a sudden, he's come alive.
Here's Lillard. It's hauled in by the Magic. Vucevic has got 11 rebounds in the game. Fournier passes to Fultz. Here's the teardrop, and he sinks the layup. Fultz has got 10 points here in the second half.
Superb at switching gears. At a moment's notice, Fultz is flat out awesome at driving inside.
And Nurkic, the bucket on the assist by Lillard. Lillard's got assist number 8 here in this one already. The Magic trail by 12. Now Fultz. Outside Fournier. Off the mark, and a chance to trim it to single digits. McCollum finds Lillard. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Hits the three-point bomb. And the Trailblazers lead by 15.
And he's got his first 3 of the game. Took more than a half to do it, though.
And here's Fultz. Passes to Ross. Low block shot on the way. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. And Lillard kicks to Hood. Outside Anthony. It's hauled in by Gordon. Gordon's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Now here's Fultz, covered by Lillard. Now here's Fultz, stolen by McCollum, and it's the Trailblazers on the break. McCollum with the ball. The quick look, no good that time. The Magic trail by 15. Ross for 3. And the rebound by Nurkic.
It's only a matter of time until this three-point shot comes back to him. I mean, he knocked down 2 threes before halftime. Nothing so far here in the second.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Oh, great instincts, relentless. Seems like he's getting to every miss.
Ross passes to Vucevic. Kept alive Orlando.
Yeah, just nice hustle there. That work gets them the extra possession. How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Anthony right side. Over Gordon. Gordon with the defensive effort. The Magic trail by 13. No one near Fultz as he lets it go. Off target from outside.
But not his best day from three-point range. I mean, just one in the first half and still looking for his first here in half number 2.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Orlando's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Outside Fournier. Pass to Gordon. Fades back. Off the left rim and out.
Even when the D is playing off of him, the mid-range jumper shouldn't be the shot they're looking for.
Ross with it. He dishes it to Fournier. Here's Fultz. Good on the shot.
And the muscle of Fultz. I mean, it helps him on these tough shots. Able to fend off the defenders as well.
Lillard outside. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. It's hauled in by Gordon. Gordon's got rebound number 13 with that last one. Fournier dishes to Fultz. Pass to Vucevic. Here's Gordon. And he overshot that one, missing. Portland leading by 13. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Vucevic. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That is his first foul of the game. Hezonja, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Here's Fournier. To the left side wing. Just 5 to shoot. Charity stripe shot. Misses off the right iron. Portland's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Here's Lillard. The turnaround jumper. Count it. Lillard's got 9 points here in the second half.
Superb form. Lillard has the mid-range shot on lockdown.
And stolen by Hezonja. Anthony kicks to McCollum. He's looking for Lillard and finds him. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Here's Fultz. He swipes the ball away again. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And both free throws good for Ross. Trailblazers leading by 15. Now Lillard. The pass to Nurkic. Shoots over Vucevic. That misses off the backboard.
Credit to D for not giving up on that play. He's a tough cover down low.
Now here's Fultz. Defense right on him. Shoots over Lillard. And the shot goes in from Fultz. Fultz has got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Adept at figuring out ways to score from mid-range. Fultz showing he has the touch.
Feeds to McCollum. It's stolen by Vucevic. Stolen by McCollum. Lobs it up for Anthony. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
You're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect. And here's Fultz. There's 1:26 left in the fourth quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Can't connect from 14 feet out. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Trailblazers.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though, when everything started to look a little dire and really put the hammer down.
So looking at the season total, this will be their 17th win.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for Jusuf Nurkic.
The energy he played with tonight was amazing, and it paid off the most on the glass where he dominated the rebounding stats.
And one of the more transcendent athletes in the game, Aaron Gordon, still has some untapped potential. He could make a big leap.
Passes it to Trent.
Yeah, that's a bad move there. Stops the clock and puts the other side on the line.
First free throw is good. Simons, he's checked in for McCollum. And a switcher also for Orlando. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Gordon.
They're looking to get the most out of every possession. Frustrated and miss even one free throw right now.
Pass to Trent. Pass to Swanigan. Shot clock at 5. Fires the 3. Good on the three-point shot. And the Trailblazers lead by 14.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
You know they are, sure. I mean, come on, the finish line is in sight. All they have to do is play it smart.
And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Damian, it looks like this team's progress can be measured by your improvement at the defensive end. And do we see that tonight?
We made some mistakes like every other basketball team does, but I think we did a great job of making adjustments. You know, we got a little more physical. You know, we did a great job of that.
And that led to a big win, Damian. Thanks for your time, man. Kevin?
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. See you next time.